I've always loved bodybuilding. Competing is a beautiful thing.
Stay natural and just see how far you can go with it, man. Push yourself.
It's a rewarding journey.
Commit to the process. It's more than just getting on stage. You have to dig deep.
Work hard and stay hungry. You know, you gotta stay hungry in all aspects of life.
To win my pro card against some younger competitors is awesome. It's what drives me. My whole goal is to stay as young as I can, as long as I can. And as long as you've got people like the guy that I went up against pushing you, it keeps you motivated, keeps you in the gym, keeps you healthy, keeps you alive.
I really wanted to push my limits and just challenge myself, so I got into bodybuilding.
I chose OCB because it's all natural. I plan to be natural entirely through my bodybuilding career.
I would recommend the OCB to everyone.
If you're thinking of competing, do it.
Words of encouragement for people that want to compete. Put the time in. You got to put in the work, be consistent, and just keep going. You'll always get better.
What I've learned throughout this prep is definitely embrace the lows and the highs and reach out to your team and fellow competitors because everyone's here to support you.
I wanted to start competing because it is the test of human limits. Bodybuilding and competing is the one area of life that you are accountable no matter what.
The energy on the stage, it's very contagious. Everyone is so friendly, so supportive, we're all there together. It's just good vibes all around.
The most rewarding part of this journey has just been every day seeing more and more progress, and then finally here on show day, feeling prepared, feeling ready, and knowing that I've done what it takes.
I know that it's a natty organization. That's why I chose the OCB, because it's natty and I'm natty, and I ain't want no, discrepancies with enhanced individuals.
I just want to thank the OCB for always having an awesome, amazing show. Thank them for letting me grace their stage.
What makes the OCB Pro League special is the camaraderie. We're not really competing against each other, we're competing with each other.
If you want to give physique competition a shot, male, female, any category, the OCB is the best natural organizations that you can find to compete in.
The energy here today has been absolutely fantastic. Everyone is backstage supporting each other, cheering for each other. It's been wonderful, and I cannot wait to come back again.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. 713 through the 281, yeah, I'm riding. Why they on me? Why they on me? I'm flying, sipping low key. I'm sipping low key at Onyx, find a rider. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. You come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about those comments, I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side, yeah.
Hi, I'm Stacy Longo, and I am the promoter of the OCB Best of the Burg and the Natural Steel City Championships here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Is for everyone. As you've seen today, there were people who lost over 100 pounds competing, and you know, this was their dream come true.
My name is Megan Gump. This is my first OCB contest.
Well, I'm doing this show. This was a little different because of COVID. I spent pretty much the entire prep, you know, in my home gym.
Biggest thing I can tell you is consistency is key.
Well, good luck to all the other competitors, and hope to see a great show.
No drugs, no steroids. It's just hard work, dieting, discipline, and it's life-changing, and it's a great journey.
The back of a figure girl is going to be bigger than bikini, so we do a lot of back training.
It's an unconditional pro qualifier, meaning that OCB pro cards will be awarded.
Congratulations, Belinda.
Hi, I'm Anna Barsick. I just won Open Physique.
Started competing at 35, I'm actually 63, on and off for the last 30 years. I did the first OCB Presidential Cup in 2003. If you decide to compete, it's more than just getting on stage, but it will be the most fulfilling thing if you commit to the process. Always great to be a part of a great organization. It's just been a great experience.
I wanted to start competing because it is the test of human limits. Bodybuilding and competing is the one area of life that you are accountable no matter what.
The energy on the stage, it's very contagious. Everyone is so friendly, so supportive. We're all there together. It's just good vibes all around.
The most rewarding part of this journey has just been every day seeing more and more progress, and then finally here on show day, feeling prepared, feeling ready, and knowing that I've done what it takes.
To win my pro card against some younger competitors is awesome. It's what drives me. My whole goal is to stay as young as I can, as long as I can. And as long as you've got people like the guy that I went up against pushing you, it keeps you motivated, keeps you in the gym, keeps you healthy, keeps you alive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
47th Annual Gatesville Conquer.
I chose the OCB because of the fact that I believe in natural bodybuilding.
And I feel it's important to be an all-natural athlete and showcase what it takes to be an all-natural athlete.
I really wanted to see what my body's capable of naturally.
If you're able to do this naturally, it says something about you.
There's a whole camp of young men and women who want to be in this sport naturally, and I'm going to let them know the OCB is the way to go.
Everybody in the OCB is just really supportive.
The OCB is one of the best organizations. It's guaranteed to be fair.
I've been doing this since 2012. I've been in different leagues. OCB is the absolute best.
OCB has actually we've all become a family of so many people, all different teams. We cheer each other on, and it's incredible.
Give it a shot. You only live one life.
It's the most rewarding journey that you could possibly go through.
Just do it. You might fall in love with it like I did.
It's a very empowering experience, giving me so much confidence.
The thrill of actually getting out there on stage, I love it every single time.
Someone's looking to actually get out and get on the stage. OCB is a great organization to do it with.
You're gonna feel so much better. Your mindset's gonna change. Your body's gonna change. You're gonna get a lot more courageous.
The most rewarding part of this whole process was probably the community, as well as seeing progress that I didn't even think I was capable of. It's more about pushing yourself to be your very best.
Doing this with my son, it's been something I'll always cherish, having these memories.
Energy here at OCB Richmond has been really, really great. Our voters, the people behind stage, all the volunteers, they've been really supportive and just cheering us on, always making sure that we were happy and great. It's a moment that I will never forget.
Richmond, Virginia, let me hear you make some noise. Well, aren't you a fabulous crowd? You guys came to support all the beautiful ladies, all these beautiful female superstars. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the OCB Atlantic Super Show. I am so excited to be here. I'm your host and MC for the day, Trisha T. Fab Floyd. And on behalf of the OCB and our promoters, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for supporting natural bodybuilding. This show was Matt Shepley, which is the OCB founder's biggest amateur event for many years. But in 2020, he handed this show to Showtime and Karen Graves as promoters. And they have been doing some amazing things year after year. With this year, they had over 90 athletes registered for the show. They are also dedicating this year's show to Carol Lopes, Karen's mom, and Showtime's dear sweet mother-in-law, mother-in-love, who passed away in October. And I know she is looking down proud because you guys are doing an amazing job. Put your hands together for our promoters. Well, the men have already come and gone. They're probably eating right now, but these ladies are ready to take the stage to battle it out to become the newest OCB Pro. Are you ready to see these female superstars showcase their all-natural physiques? All right, well, your head judge today is the OG of the OCB, Sean Sully Sullivan. I know he gets tired of me saying it, but I like saying it. Doesn't that sound good, the OG of the OCB? He's been around forever, so, you know. He is our head judge today. He knows so much about natural bodybuilding. If you listen, you'll learn a lot just from being here today. So I'm going to pass the mic at this time to Sean Sully Sullivan.
Well, thank you. Thank you to the beautiful Miss T-Fab. When I am in the OG of the OCB, you are the beauty to my beast. So thank you. All right, now we are going to be starting with our women's physique category. Now, a little bit about the women's physique category so people understand what the judging qualification is for. What is our criteria? What are we looking for? We are looking for a very feminine and balanced, muscular physique. The degree of posing is just a slightly more feminized posing, and women's physique came from the origins of women's bodybuilding. And what Matt thought when he was putting the women's physique category together is that the masculinized poses used by the women interposed to the men, it just threw off the symmetry of the female physique because it's distinctively different than the symmetry of a male physique. So the posing will be slightly different, but it's basically the same standards as bodybuilding. We're looking for a very densely muscled, very ripped, balanced, feminine physique. So that's what we're looking for. What we're looking for first is our debut competitor. Debut competitors are competitors who have never, ever competed before. So we bring this young lady out to the stage. You need to be loud and proud and show her that you appreciate. Monique, you just take all that in because that's for you, girl. That is for you. All right, because you're up there by yourself, and I know you're coming out in the other categories, I don't want to tax you, so we're going to do a posing demonstration. Let's show the crowd the front double bicep pose. And relax. Let's show them your favorite side chest, left or right, whatever your favorite side chest pose is. Relax. All right, now you're going to show them your favorite side tricep. Left or right, favorite side tricep. Relax. Turn around, face that curtain. Show them a back double bicep. Relax. Turn around, face front. Let's do a hands overhead, abdominals and thighs. And relax. All right, now we bring you out again. We're going to be doing all four sides in the quarter turns. I just wanted people to see that, and I don't want you to get gassed because we're bringing you right back out for that 35 plus class. But before we send you off, show us your favorite pose. Whatever pose. Doesn't have to be any pose you like. What is your absolute favorite pose? Relax. All right, you can face front, and thank you. We'll be bringing you right back out in the next class. All right, now we're going to give her a moment to catch her breath because posing is very, very taxing. And we're going to be bringing her back out for the 35 plus class. Now, 35 plus, we have 3 athletes, which means that this is a pro qualifier. One of these ladies is going to be walking away an OCB professional athlete. All right, we're going to go with a quarter turn to the right. And what we're looking for here is the symmetry, top to bottom. Overall muscle balance and tone. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, going to move you around a little bit. I'm going to have 64 and 63 change ends. Just moving you for lighting. This is only for lighting and angle purposes for the judges to see you. All right, we're going to go to our muscularity round. I want to see a front double bicep. Front double bicep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. Let's see a side chest from this side. Relax. Side tricep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. 64 and 65 change. 64 and 65. Again, we're just swapping you out for lighting and judging angles. That is it. Back double bicep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. Side chest. Relax. Side tricep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right, face front. I'm going to have 63 and 64 change. 63 and 64. Hands overhead, abdominals and thighs. And relax. All right, ladies, you're going to get one more pose. Whatever pose is your favorite pose, front, side, or rear, your favorite pose. Go ahead and hit it. And relax. All right, ladies, face front. All right, ladies, you can file off stage. We're going to be bringing you right back. All right, now we're going to be bringing them back out for the Open, which is also a pro qualifier. Now, it's going to be the same three competitors, but something I always like to specify in the OCB is every time we bring competitors out, it's a new competition. So it does not matter how anybody placed before, they're going to be rebattling, so positions can be adjusted or altered based on how they look this time out. And we just have to make a quick announcement. If there's anybody standing in the aisles, due to the fire marshal, it's a fire hazard, we need you to take a seat. We can't be blocking the aisles, so please go ahead and take a seat. I'll hold up the class for a second so you can all find a nice place to sit. If there's an empty seat, go next door to somebody. Make a new friend. I mean, we are the human race. We're all the same. Make new friends. All right. Now, we're going to be bringing about that open category. So the women's physique open. And again, same three competitors, but they have to battle again. Placements can be changed. You guys are going to have to go to work again. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 64 and 65 change. 64 and 65. Let me see a front double bicep. Front double bicep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. Side chest. Relax. Side tricep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. 63 and 64 change. 63 and 64. Back double bicep. Display one calf. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. Side chest. Relax. Side tricep. Relax. Quarter turn to the right. Side chest. Relax. Side tricep. 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 Rela Relax. Face front. I'm going to have 65 and 64 change ends. And 64, can you just take a half a step towards 63? Little close. There you go. All right. Hands overhead, abs and thighs. Relax. And we are back to your final pose, your favorite front, side, or rear pose. Any pose you want to hit, go ahead and hit it. Relax. All right, now, did you guys all get together backstage and say, hey, when the head judge says they were all going to hit a front double bicep, did you arrange that? All right. One more favorite pose, but it can't be a front double bicep. We want to see something different. Ha. One more time. And relax. All right, ladies. That was our pro qualifying women's physique open. Now we are going to be switching gears and going into our figure category. What we are looking for with our figure competitors is what is called the X frame. So we're looking for a wide shoulders, cap deltoids. We're looking for full muscle development top to bottom. So it's not just wide lats, it's also you have to have good full quads, well-developed calves, good deltoids, a good degree of muscle up to top to bottom, and a high degree of muscle separation with good abdominals. Our first competitor out is our women's figure 50-plus competitor. I definitely want to welcome her to the stage. And here we go with our women's figure 50-plus. All right, my dear, because you are in other classes, I don't want to get you to get too wiped out. I'm just going to have you do one set of quarter turns. So quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right, face front. All right, Tanya, great job. We're going to see you out in the other classes so you can file off stage. All right, next up is our figure debut. Now, debut competitors are competitors who have never competed before. This is going to be their first time on stage. So just like we did with our women's physique, you got to be loud for these ladies. You got to give them some love. They trained hard for this. So let's bring out our women's figure debut. All right, ladies, take it all in for a second. That's all for you. All right, ladies, we are going to start with a quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, just going to be moving you around a little bit for lighting. Could I get 67 and 70 to change? 67 and 70. 66 and 72. 66 and 72. 70 right at the end. You right at the end? Yep, 66, 72. And 68 and 71. 68 and 71. All right, ladies, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 71 and 68 change. 71 and 68. And 72 and 69. 72 and 69. All right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 69 and 67 change. 69 and 67. And 72 and 70 change. 72 and 70. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, one more movement, and then I'm going to have 72 and 69 change. 72 and 69. $67 and 71. And 66 and 68. 66 and 68. One more time around. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, that was a great job, great class. You may file off stage. We'll be seeing you in the other classes. Good job. They look great. Now we're going to be bringing out our novice figure. A couple of the competitors that were in the debut were also in novice. Now, novice competitors are competitors that have never placed first in any show, in any federation, at any time. So they may be debuts, or this could be their third or fourth show. It just means they have not won yet. So we're going to be bringing them out as soon as the competitors that were just in that debut class have a second to take a breather. Also, another announcement. No flash photography, please. No flash photography is allowed. If we do find you utilizing flash photography, we are going to have your car towed, crushed, melted, and made into next year's trophy cups. All right. And I think we're ready to bring that figure novice class out to the stage. So, warm welcome for our figure novice. All right, 70, I'm just going to have you take a half a step towards 73. A little bit of a gap in there. A little more. And 69, slide down. And, yep, correct, 68. You guys got it. You guys got twinkle toes. There you go. All right, we're good. All right, ladies. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, just going to move you around for lighting. I'm going to have 73 and 69 change. 73 and 69. 72 and 70. 72 and 70 change. $68 and $71. $68 and $71. All right, ladies, one more time around. We'll go quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right, face front. All right, going to move you around a little bit more. I am going to have 72 and 69 change. You guys are right next to each other. And 73 and 70. 73 and 70. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, you may file off stage. That was our novice figure. All right, next up is our first pro qualifying class for figure, which is the 35 plus. We have 8 competitors in this class, so it's going to be a very tough battle. And whoever wins will be winning their OCB Pro card. That will allow them to start competing in all of the different pro competitions we have, like the Conqueror coming up in a couple of weeks, right in Maryland. We got the Hall of Fame coming up a few weeks after that in Massachusetts. Both have pro figure. Both shows will be giving away $3,000 just to the figure and $12,000 in total guaranteed prize money. So let's get these competitors out here so they can get in to the pros. All right, ladies, very talented class up here. Let's go with a quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, be moving you around just a little bit for lighting. I'm going to have 74 and 69 change, 74 and 69. 68 and 76, 68 and 76. 66 and 77. 66 and 77. And that would leave 75 and 71. 75 and 71. Now everybody's on an opposite end. All righty. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, I'm going to have 74 and 75 change, 74 and 75. 76 and 66, 76, 76 and 66. And 69 and 77, 69 and 77. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, one more time. I'm going to move you 71 and 68 change, 71 and 68. 69 and 74, 69 and 74. And 66 and 76, 66 and 76. All right, ladies. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right.
Every time we have this conversation, hearts are breaking, face to face, but we don't know how to face it. Yeah, we're done, but we're too afraid to say it.
And face front.
Every time we have this conversation, table chasing, write the story, but I just can't copy paste it. Almost perfect, but not adjacent.
All right, ladies, you may file off stage. I'll see you in the open classes coming up next.
Feels like we're just worlds apart with what we want. It's either we put up a guard, don't talk about it. Torn between the war of art and living grounded. You need your space, my heart's too crowded. Ooh, I should tell the truth, but girl, you know I don't want to. Every time we have this conversation, hearts are breaking, face to face, but we don't know how to face it.
All right, our next category up is going to be our open classes. Now, we have two open classes, an A and a B. The open category had so many competitors that it was split evenly by height. What that means is that out of the 14 competitors, they found what the median height was, and then the 7 shortest were in one class, and the 6 tallest went into the other class. So this will be Class A. So bring out our alphas. All right, ladies, on stage we have 7 phenomenal athletes. You're so good, even the live stream guy had to jump on stage to get a close look. Look at that. All right, ladies, we are going to start with our quarter turn. So quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And quarter turn to the right, face front. All right, ladies, going to move you around a little bit for lighting. Can I get 76 and 75 to change? 76 and 75. '68 and 67. 74 and 69. 74 and 69. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 76 and 78 change. 76 and 78. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 67 and 68 change. 67 and 68. And 76. You're next, girl. You're going to switch with 78. And 69 and 74. 69 and 74. Quarter turn to the right. 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 All right, ladies, you may file off stage. That was a very difficult, top-level figure open A. All right, that was our Alpha team. Let's bring out Team Bravo. And this will be our last prejudging for the figure. Now the winner of this class will go head-to-head with the winner of Class A for the overall and the pro card. All right, ladies, we are going to go with the quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. All right, ladies, just going to be moving you around a little bit for lighting purposes. Can I get 79 and 71 to change? 79 and 71. 73 and 72. 73 and 72. And 70 and 77. 70 and 77. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. And face front. 72 and 70 change. 72 and 70. 79 and 71. 79 and 71. Quarter turn to the right. 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 All right, ladies, you may file off the stage. We'll see you back for your routines. And I'm going to have the fabulous Miss T-Fab take over for our routines.
Well, before we do that, we're going to give the ladies a chance to catch their breath, put them in order, ladies and gentlemen. So at this point, we're going to just take a 5-minute intermission. We do want you just to stretch your legs, visit the vendors really quick, but we are going to give the ladies 5 minutes to regroup. When we come back, we'll start our individual routines. Is that okay? All right, now, don't go far because as you can see, it's a sold-out crowd. Don't lose your seat. So unless you really got to go, stay put. 5 minutes.
Welcome to the 2021 OCB Atlantic Super Show. I'm your MC for the evening, Trisha Floyd, aka T-Fab Fit, and thank you for coming out to support natural bodybuilding.
Hi, my name is Karen Graves. We are at the beautiful Beacon Theater in Hopewell, Virginia, and we are at the 2021 OCB Atlantic Super Show.
Well, it's a lot of discipline.
It's a lot of dedication. You have to go straight ahead. Training, eating, meal plans, prepping, posing. It's something that I love. I would love forever. I would never give it up.
In order to create a show of this magnitude, it really takes a lot of dedication from not only the athletes who are really working to get themselves on this stage, but it takes a whole team of people who are committed to their success. If you even have an inkling if OCB is the right place for you, get on the stage. Just try your hand at taking one step onto the stage, because all that will do is it will give you feedback and information so that you can do it again and again and again. And the next thing you know, you could be the next pro.
It's not a show without showtime.
Natural hard work. Make sure you make some noise for every single lady that graces the stage, all right? They've been working hard and on prep for months. Let's get into these routines. We're going to start things off with athlete number 63, Monique Hayes. All right, coming to the stage next is athlete number 64 is Leslie Shreve. Also, we want to remind you guys there is no flash photography, no flash photography. Next up, we have athlete number 65, Stephanie Griffith. Coming to the stage next is athlete number 66, Tanya Deans. Taking the stage next is athlete number 67, Maria Kahawan. Next up is athlete number 68, Covina Buddington. Taking the stage next is athlete number 69, Jerry Grimes.
I don't care about the scene. I don't care about the location. All that matters not to me. That you wherever I go, baby.
Next on stage is athlete number 70, Jasmine, the Stallion Swan.
Ever since you found me, we the only thing I see. Forever and a day, it's you and me. And they can't replicate this unity. No pressure. I can see them watching and they try to do better. But you one in a million, you ain't average. Girl, I promise I'ma have you living lavish. Take a trip, girl, we're about to vanish. 'Cause I'll go anywhere, anywhere. Just as long as you with me.
Next up is athlete number 71, Vanessa Dodd.
I'll go anywhere. I don't even care about the way they're looking at us, 'cause I know they wish they had it and they know we doing damage to the game. I don't care about the stereotype. I can never do it mono, we the stereotype. I'm talking left, right link. I'm talking left hand ring. I'm talking this right here forever. We ain't here just for the summer. Always on 10, we ain't never had to come up. Young right now, but we gon' watch the numbers run up.
Our next athlete is athlete number 72, Rose Pouch.
Try to do better, but you one in a million, you ain't average. Girl, I promise I'ma have you living lavish. Take a trip, girl, we're about to vanish. 'Cause I'll go anywhere, anywhere. Just as long as you with me. 'Cause girl, I know that you get me. So I'll go anywhere. 'Cause I'll go. So I'll go anywhere. 'Cause I'll go. So I'll go anywhere.
Next on stage is athlete number 73. This is Natalie Desiderati.
I'll go anywhere. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
Next on stage is athlete number 74, Ashley Truex.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one man, forget my peace. You take the west, I take on the east. I'ma put him in the cage, never let out the. I hear him chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking.
Next up is athlete number 75. This is Ty Cusimano.
Beg, please get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step.
Coming to the stage next is athlete number 76. This is Rugiatu Toure Cathcart.
Stop that.
Coming to the stage next is athlete number 78, Holly Centenary. Thank you. You may exit the stage. And our final figure of beauty is athlete number 79. This is Amanda Solomon. All right, make some noise for all of those beauties. That was our women's physique and figure ladies, the superstars. We're going to get ready to give out some awards and some pro cards. All right, you guys, are you ready for the awards portion of the show? I know these ladies are, so they can go eat. So let's go ahead and get it started, shall we? Starting off with our women's physique debut. Hold on. Oh, one second. They're just going to get the stage set for our awards. While they're doing that, just reminding you guys that every beautiful lady here, every athlete that competed in this show went through a drug screen because the OCB is committed to being drug-free. So not only do the ladies take a polygraph where we ask them questions about being drug-free, all of our pro card winners and in the OCB, all of our pro cash winners have to take a urinalysis in order to get their pro card or to cash any type of OCB check. They must give a urinalysis sample. We also do random testing here in the OCB, and we have unannounced testing as well. So we do everything we can to make sure that natural bodybuilding in the OCB is indeed natural. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, oh, hold on. They need another thing. Is anybody inspired to hit the stage this season? Make some noise. Okay, we got a couple people thinking about it. I like that. Well, the OCB offers over 100 shows a year in the United States and abroad. We have shows debuting in Great Britain, Canada. We also have our shows that are in Hawaii and Australia. I think Brazil, we're breaking ground this year. So you have no reason not to compete in the OCB. We give you choices, over 100 shows a year. For more information about shows or how to compete in the OCB, you can visit our website at ocbonline.com, all right? So hopefully we see some of you guys on this stage in 2026. All right, I think we're all ready. With that being said, let's start with our women's physique debut. First place goes to athlete number 63, Monique Hayes. I love it. Somebody's proud of you out there. You're going to look straight ahead, strike a pose for the camera. Congratulations, you may exit the stage. Next up is our women's physique 35 plus. This is our first women's pro card of the day, our master's pro card in women's physique. Third place goes to Athlete number 65, Stephanie Griffith. In second place, athlete number 63, Monique Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, that would make our newest women's physique Masters Pro, athlete number 64, Leslie Shreve. Leslie just won her OCB Masters Pro card in women's physique, qualifying her to go on to compete for cash. She can also go to the OCB Yorton Cup World Championships. Ladies, go ahead and look straight ahead of the camera. Strike your pose. All right, if we can just have our pro card winner remain on stage, the rest of you ladies may exit the stage. That's okay, Leslie. I'm going to walk you through what to do, all right? Right now, this is your award photo. You're going to look straight ahead and strike a pose. Hold on, showtime. All right, now you're still going to stand there. We got some other goodies for you, all right? We have a custom crystal OCB Pro trophy from Crown Trophies, presented by our Showtime, our promoter, Showtime Graves. You also have a custom towel. Be creative. Strike a pose with that trophy for me. Let's see what you got. I like it. Here comes your signature pro card for your memorabilia. You also have a goodie bag from No Limits Nutrition. All right. Let's get a picture with our promoter. Congratulations, Leslie, and welcome to the pros. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now is our Women's Physique Open Pro Card qualifying division. Third place goes to athlete number 65, Stephanie Griffith. Second place goes to athlete number 63, Monique Hayes. And ladies and gentlemen, that would mean our Women's Physique Open Pro Card winner is athlete number 64, Leslie Shreve. All right, ladies, look straight ahead at the camera and strike a pose. All right, if we can just have our Open Pro Card winner remain on stage. Now, Leslie, tell me you know what to do, right? All right, hold on. Now, it's a picture by yourself. Look at the camera. This is your Open win photo. Great job. All right, now we got your second trophy for the Open. You brought everything but a broom today, Leslie. Clean sweep. All right, let's do a different photo, shall we? There you go. That sounds like a winner. All right, set it down, Leslie, and I want you to do your favorite women's physique pose, okay? What's your favorite? Well, you got to look at the camera, so that might not work for the poster. They need to know who you are. Let's try a different one. I like that. There it is. Look at the camera and smile. All right, here comes some more goodies. Double pro card winner, double goodie bag. All right, one more pose, Leslie, one more pose. This is your moment. There you are. All right, congratulations and welcome to the pros. All right, that concludes the women's physique. We're moving on to our women's figure. 50 plus is the first class up. First place goes to athlete number 66, Tanya Dean. All right, thank you. You may exit the stage. Now we're moving on to our women's figure debut. Top 5 take the stage. 5th place goes to athlete number 71, Vanessa Dodd. In fourth place, athlete number 69, Jerry Grimes. Third place goes to athlete number 68, Covina Buddington. Second place goes to athlete number 67, Mari Akabajan. And the winner of our women's figure debut class is athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. Congratulations, ladies. You may exit the stage. Next up is our women's figure novice class. Top 5 take the stage. Fifth place goes to athlete number 69, Jerry Grimes. In fourth place, athlete number 71, Vanessa Dodd. Third place goes athlete number 68, Covina Buddington. Second place goes to athlete number 73, Natalie Deserati. And in first place, athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. All right, thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. Moving on to our women's figure 35 plus. This is that figure Masters Pro card. Stacked class of 8, top 5 take the stage. Fifth place goes to athlete number 75, Ty Cusimano. In fourth place, athlete number 77, Shelly Wilson. Third place goes to athlete number 68, Covina Buddington. Second place goes to athlete number 76, Rugiatu Toure Cathcart. And ladies and gentlemen, your newest women's figure Masters Pro is athlete number 74, Ashley Truex. All right, if we can just have our new Masters Pro remain on stage, the rest of you ladies may exit the stage. Great job, ladies. All right, go ahead and hit your pose. Look straight ahead at the camera. All right, now our promoter, Donald Showtime Graves, is going to bring out your custom Crystal Pro Trophy done by Crown Trophies. All right, let's turn it on around and strike your pose, please. Now here comes your custom pro card for your memorabilia, your goodie bag from No Limits Nutrition, your custom OCB Atlantic Super Show towel, and OCB Pro Patch. All right, congratulations. You may exit the stage, Ashley, and welcome to the pros. All right, there are 2 classes left, 1 pro card for this segment. Women's Figure Open A. 7 ladies in Class A, top 5 take the stage. 5th place goes to athlete number 78, Holly Setterini. In 4th place, Covina Buddington. Third place goes to athlete number 76, Rugiatu Ture Cathcart. Second place goes to athlete number 74, Ashley Truex. And the winner and contender for the Women's Open Pro Card is athlete number 67, Mari Akahawa. All right, thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. Mari, don't go far. There's still work to do. Oh, go ahead and get your individual photo for your class win. Yep. All right. You'll be back. Yeah, there's still a pro card with you. Might have your name on it. So you're going to come off to the side, and you're going to wait right there for me, all right? Okay. Women's Figure Open, Class B. 6 ladies in Class B. Top 5 take the stage. 5th place goes to athlete number 71, Vanessa Dodd. In 4th place, athlete number 77, Shelly Wilson. Third place goes to athlete number 73, Natalie Desiderati. Second place goes to athlete number 79, Amanda Solomon.
So tell me when you will know what it is you want.
And that would make the winner of our Women's Figure Open Class B, athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. All right, if we could just have our class winner remain on stage, the rest of you ladies may exit the stage. Great job, ladies. We hope to see you at another OCB stage very soon. All right, thank you. You may exit the stage, but don't go far. All right, Kennedy Britt, if you're in the audience and you can hear me, Kennedy, we found your debit card, so you cannot go far. Kennedy Britt, if you can hear me, you need to come to the door of the stage so that we can return that back to you.
Hey, wait a minute. He owes me money.
Oh, I thought that was, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a female.
Oh, okay. Different person.
Just playing. See?
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more pro card to give away. 2 contenders. We're welcoming back to the stage athlete number 67, Mari Akahawan, and athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. I didn't even get it out yet. One of them are going to leave as the newest pro.
Now, this is a rematch, obviously. You just faced off in the debut, but every time you come out, it's a different contest. We have erased our memories of what happened last time. It's a brand new battle. It was very close last time, so let's do it again. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. I'm going to have you change places in line. Change places. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right, face front. All right, ladies, you may file off stage. We're going to announce our winner in just a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little nervous to even ask, but I have to because it's my trademark. All right, we saw our pose down between athlete number 67, Mari Ahakawan, and athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. So when it comes to the women's figure pro card, please let me know, who are you rooting for? It's this row back there. That's what I was scared of, this row back here. That row right there. Thank you guys for coming out. We're waiting just a moment while they tabulate, all right? We only have one pro card that is earned today. However, I started the segment reminding you guys that the OCB has over how many shows? Do y'all remember what I said? 100 shows a year. So we hope that all of these beautiful superstars keep going. However, there's one pro card left in women's figure overall, and the winner is athlete number 72, Rose Pouch. She is the newest OCB figure pro, qualifying to compete in the Yorton Cup National Championships and also to go on the pro circuit and compete for cash. She sweat. What a broom. Congratulations, Rose, and welcome to the pros. Well deserved. All right, hit that pose you've been doing in the mirror, dreaming of. There you go. Is that one? That's that one. All right, here comes your pro card. Here comes your goodie bag. All right, time for your custom towel, an OCB Pro patch. Time for your overall picture with our promoter. That's right. I like that. All right, one more by yourself with all your goodies, Rose. Isn't she lovely? From one figure pro to another. Congratulations and welcome to the pros, my love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys were a wonderful crowd. We don't mean to kick you out, but we will. All right, we need everybody to exit the stage at this time. If you are here for wellness, we will let you right back in shortly. But right now, we love you. We appreciate you supporting natural bodybuilding. Happy Easter weekend. Hold on. Hold on, they have an update. All right, a little bit more clarity. If you're staying for wellness and bikini, you can stay. If you are for figure or women's physique, happy Easter and sayonara, all right? We are going to take a 10-minute break before we start the next segment, but I will warn you, if you get up, you might